don't even agree with her. Really let me down right there. Like, I thought we were a team, and after that conversation, I felt like you were not on my team. I felt mad alone. You weren't on my team.
Oh my God, bro.
So I'm hoping that we can stay somewhere around $1,000 for a dress.
Oh.
I was just curious, you know, what the cost of this dress is.
Okay. This one's gonna be a little over 3,000.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh.
Do you know how much this costs? Or
Yeah, this one is close to 5,000.
5,000?
The K-1 visa is conditional. You get married within 90 days. After those 90 days, if you don't get married, they get the boot.
Hey everybody, welcome back to 9 Day Fiance. So we're on season 10, episode 16, okay? And let's start off this recap with, who was it? Let's my notes. Anali. Okay, so Clayton is doing something. My gosh, sometimes he does give me the ick. So he lets us know that he finally got an efficient, a makeup artist, and a hairstylist for Anali. So yeah, he's good to go. So Clayton is working out to lose 10 kilos in one day. And same, that shit is hard. So they ask each other about their bachelor party, and Anali tells him the truth about having a stripper there, and then she tells him that she wasn't even dancing, she was just sitting. Yeah, most people do sit when engaging in that activity. Then she says that she thought it was immigration because he was dressed like a cop, and then she starts laughing, but Clayton doesn't find it funny. And then she starts saying that she didn't want it and kept saying no. And if you like do look back at the videos, you can kind of see her like crossing her arms, like saying like no, like she didn't want it. So then she calls him jealous, and I don't know, I don't think it's like jealousy, but more like a boundary, because she did cross like a boundary of his. But I generally don't think it's her fault though, because she wasn't the one that invited the stripper. It was Brandy that invited the stripper. So then they're doing like their little interview thing, and he gets like really mad, and he starts like questioning her a lot, like what did she do here, what happened here, and so on. I don't know, just a whole bunch of questions. And then he tells her that she should never do this again, and then she cries and leaves. So then he follows her, and then she leaves again. And honestly, I don't feel like it's really her fault, but I just don't like the way that she keeps running off. Like, it's given Manuel, okay? Stop trying to be like Manuel. So then Clayton calls his sister, and his sister says to go hug her and say that you love her. And Clayton's like, no, I'm not apologizing. And you know what? I genuinely understand why he's upset. But I feel like he's upset at the wrong person. Like, you're literally on the phone with the person that orchestrated this whole entire thing. Get mad at Brandy. Don't get mad at Anali. Anali was not the one that invited these strippers. It was Brandy. So instead, he should be like, F you, Brandy. You knew I didn't want strippers here. You still got strippers. Why would you do that? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? You see, that I can actually get behind. But I can't really get behind him getting mad at Anali for this. So now Anali is upset and she wants to leave. And now she's saying that Clayton is very jealous, and that scares her for them getting married because she doesn't want to be in constant fights with him. But girl... A lot of people will get mad about strippers. Like, this is not like a guy checking you out while you were minding your own business and he got mad over that. He's mad that an almost naked man was dancing all over you. Like, any guy would be mad about that. So then Clayton decides to go give her a hug, and he says that he's more mad at the party and not at her, but he doesn't know at what point that she decided to participate, and that's why he's mad. But honestly, I don't get that part either, because did he want her to like just sit and like just stare out the window? It just sounds ridiculous at this point. So then she says that she wants to know if the conversation ends here or if he'll just keep bringing it up, because he has a habit of always bringing things up and that he constantly wants answers. But I feel like she's hesitating a lot when she's giving him answers. Like, if you just answer everything like direct and with confidence, because girl, you didn't do anything wrong. I genuinely feel like you didn't do anything wrong. But you're kind of making yourself look guilty. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but she's making herself look guilty by being like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. No. Like, just give him the straight answers. Let him rewatch the clips and everything will be fine. But I feel like if she does give him like all the answers to all of his questions and he's still persistent after that, then that's a problem, okay? Then I feel like he's doing way too much and he needs to calm the fuck down. So then Clayton tries to say that they can come back to this later, and Anali's like, no, she doesn't want to talk about this anymore.
Dices que yo necesito pensar en cosas, pensar en qué, pensar en casarte conmigo, pensar en qué.
Quiero pensar.
Estás asustándome ahora.
As he should be, like, And you know, I honestly feel bad for the both of them because we all know who the real villain is. Like, come on, girl, you did not have to get that stripper. Moving on, Rob and Sophie. So Rob picks up Sophie and Rob tells us that Sophie did not have his back and so she let him down, and that's a big deal for him and he needs to hear something from her so he knows that she gets it.
I felt mad alone. You weren't on my team.
I didn't mean to make you feel like that, and I'm sorry for making you feel alone. I didn't mean to make you feel like that.
Like, you know.
I'm sorry. I am sorry.
All right.
So Sophie apologizes to Rob, which was very mature of her, but she tells us that she was too tired to keep arguing with him and she just wanted to move past it. So they go outside to talk, and Rob continues this by saying that she left him out to dry and gave him no support. At this point, I just feel like it's just repetitive. She already apologized. I don't know why he's still like dragging it. So Sophie says that she already apologized and she wants him to apologize for disrespecting his mom. And he doesn't like apologize specifically for that, but he does say sorry for like raising her voice and so on. Sophie accepts it, and then they talk about him posting on Facebook about those memes about her.
For the last 24 hours, it started with you posting something saying, I've always had myself, so I'm going to be good alone. And then it was the post saying, when she buys you a meal one time and she acts like she takes care of you, which I'm like, no, I'm talking.
And he said that it wasn't about her. Who are you fooling? Obviously it was about her. So he says that he posted them because it was relatable. Okay, sir, we get it. So Sophie said that it hurt her feelings, that all she wants is an apology from him. And then he says that they should just move past it. And then she goes off on him and asks us why can't he just say sorry, because it's emotionally exhausting and that she's sick of this and all she wants for him to say sorry so they can move past it. And after all of that, he gives her a half-ass apology.
It's like, how is our relationship gonna work if we just keep arguing? And the only way it's resolved is I apologize.
I'm sorry for hurting your feelings over some social media posting.
So Rob says that he's trying his best to be better and think more about her, and then he spends 10 minutes trying to get this hair out of her face.
You're trying when we keep getting the same result. As much as I love you and want to marry you.
That scene was so funny. Oh my gosh. So Sophie says that she doesn't want to be an unhappy wife and she wants to know now if he's able to change or not. So they start having a proper conversation, and Rob says that he will truly work on himself and change to be better. And now they have officially worked things out. Okay, now for Jasmine and Gino. So Jasmine and Gino are going dress shopping, and the only reason Gino is coming with her is because he needs to drive her there and also pay for it.
How am I gonna get to the store to begin with? How am I gonna pay if he has the credit card? So it's a must. I have to bring him. I don't have any other choice.
So they ask about the budget and Gino says around $1,000, and Jasmine looks so upset.
So I'm hoping that we can stay somewhere around $1,000 for a dress.
That doesn't even exist. Not when it comes to wedding dresses.
But excuse me, ma'am, you picked your butt over your wedding dress, so I don't want to hear it.
So I was basically forced to spend the money that he had been giving me for my wedding dress and butt implants. It's all gone. I'm sitting on it right now.
So Jasmine comes out in the first dress, and yeah, she looks really good in it. Gino asks how much, and she says it's a little over $3,000.
I was just curious, you know, what the cost of this dress is.
Okay, this one's gonna be a little over $3,000.
Ooh.
Yes.
Come on, baby, it's just a few thousand. You're not gonna go bankruptcy.
Why would you pull a $3,000 dress when he said their budget is $1,000? That's not making sense. Do your job. That's not making sense. Okay, so she comes in her second dress, and it's another beautiful dress. Gino asks the price, and they say $5,000. Like, at this point, what are these people even doing? Like, what are you even doing back there? Okay, I said $1,000. Why are you grabbing $5,000? Next, you're gonna grab $10,000. What are you doing? Clock out. So Jasmine's practically begging for this dress, and Gino's like, no, sorry, I'm broke.
Baby, I want it. Baby, I want it. Baby, I want it. Baby, please, baby, please.
I'm sorry, I'm so broke, you know?
So Jasmine comes out in a third dress, and it's cute, I guess.
Oh.
Like, right?
Oh.
It's It's priced at $2,000 and Gino accepts that, and now everybody's happy. Moving on. So now they get to the place where they're gonna have their wedding, and it's old and antique-ish, and Jasmine and Gino really like it. But the price is ranging from like $5,000 to $35,000, and my goodness. At that moment, you just have to give the receipt to your husband and walk really fast towards the car because I am not paying for that. So now Jasmine's having doubts because of his family, and she doesn't want them to ruin their wedding. But Gino's trying his damn best to clear up some of those doubts, and then they hug after they talk it out or whatever. So now they're going to the dinner with Gino's family, and they arrive, and so far so good. Jasmine says that she wants Gino to back her up just in case they try anything funny because it's the last chance that she will give to his family. So Jasmine lays it all out there about what she feels and that she doesn't want to be anxious around them and that she just wants them to know that she doesn't want to hurt Gino. What throws me off is that she says that she needs them and doesn't want to feel left out, especially since her family's back home. So this is practically her only other family. Now, I didn't think she would actually say that like out loud. I didn't know like there was like a soft spot of her like that. Maybe she's lying. Doesn't matter.
Nope.
So his family appreciates her for being straightforward, and they say that all their concerns mainly lie with how a girl like her could be with a guy like him. But Jasmine's being very mature, and she apologizes to them with how the way she's been acting. And so yeah, they accept her apology, and everybody sees Jasmine as someone who is genuine and is with him for the right reasons. Yay. I don't think she is, but I don't know. That's none of my business. Actually, it is, since I watched them, so it is all of my business. I don't think she is with him for the right reasons. So anyways, everything goes great, and I'm glad it turned out well. Okay, now for Ashley, our last person. Sorry, Ash. So they find a spot where they're going to get married in, and now it cuts to them calling Manuel's mom. Conversation's going good at first. Mom just wants them to love and respect and understand each other so they can be happy. And now everybody's crying. But then she says that she wishes that she could be there at their wedding and that it hurts her. And yeah, that actually hurt me. Ugh. Maybe I might actually start crying. Nah, though. I'm not gonna cry in front of you guys. Okay, so they say that they love each other, and then the conversation ends. So now it's the next day, same day. I don't know which day. Ashley gets a message from her wedding planner / officiant, and it seems like they're going to get a tropical storm. Like a hurricane. And so if she goes through with this wedding, then she'll be putting everybody in danger. So now she's freaking out, as she should, and she doesn't have a plan B. And you would think that she would take this as a sign, but she's like, nah, let's do this anyways. So she's crying, and that makes sense.
It's gonna be fine. Postponing the wedding is definitely not an option. It's a destination wedding, people have flights. And tomorrow also is like the cutoff day. After those 90 days, if you don't get married, they get the boot.
To be honest, I don't know what I would do if I was her. Maybe I'll have like the wedding like super early before the storm hits. I don't know. Anyways, not me, it's her. That's the end of this recap. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.